Hello, my name's Bob Giordano, in here at the Free Cycles Community Bike Shop, Missoula, Montana, and this is a community effort. I'm the director of the program and have been so for about 17 years. I also direct the Missoula Institute for Sustainable Transportation, which is our umbrella project to make a healthier community.
I'm here for the free bicycle program. We put in 4 hours of volunteer work to help you build a bike out of it. So that's why I'm here today. And also, I'm just moving to the area, so I'm trying to get a bike to help get around efficiently. And this place will help you out if you're at bike trouble. And help you for free or donations accepted. So that's pretty much why I'm here.
The community bike shop is full of people every afternoon just needing some help to fix their own bicycles. We give away a lot of free bicycles in exchange for people doing service time and taking a class. So our core service is keeping us really busy, but we're also planning for the future, trying to determine what the future need and desires are for bicycling in Missoula. And we've got some good ideas, and we're also gathering feedback.
I think free cycles is important to me because I'm a student. I don't currently have a car. The town that I live in is very accessible by bike, but I also don't have a whole lot of money to buy a bike. So to be able to come down here and build a bike from scratch with materials I don't have to pay for, or alternatively just bring in an old bike and fix it up and have people here who have the ability to help me do it, because I'm not able to do everything myself, and have the tools here is really amazing. And also it's just a really great place for people here in the community to come down and learn about how to be self-sufficient, I think.
Bob's work here is incredible. It really shows the power of community. It shows you don't necessarily need to be a big money-making business to stay afloat. I mean, we float, but you know, we're here. It's been going since '96. It blows my mind even now. It's Bob's commitment, to his passion for it that really, you know, it inspires the people who work with him. Just the average community people who come in and, you know, work on their bikes. They all know Bob. There's no doubt about it. It's just one of those things. He's been around too long for them not to know him. He's helped all of them, if not individually, at least a group of someone that they know.
The Free Cycle project started in 1996 with one simple ideal, and that was to put free green bicycles on street corners throughout Missoula. I had been sitting in a classroom learning about resource conservation, and the instructor casually mentioned having come back from Portland, Oregon, where him and his brother found 2 free yellow bikes on a street corner. Well, that idea resonated with me and my roommate, so we put the word out. And within 3 days, we had 300 bicycles donated, sitting in our backyard, in our front yard, in our side yard. We had all the schools wanting to help, businesses doing sponsorships. So we put 50 green bicycles around Missoula, free for anyone to ride. That worked okay, but what we quickly learned was that the desire was for people to have a place to work on their own bike and get their own bike, whether for free or for low cost. And so Free Cycles has organically grown from day one, from the simple notion of free bikes on street corners to what we have now, which is a series of programs and spaces and festivals and educational workshops.
I love this shop because it's such a tight community. I moved here in November, and I'd say 95% of the people I hang out with and see and talk to on a regular basis all have somehow come through here. We get every type here, and it's a great place. We get to see a chunk of every part of the community.
I was fortunate enough to take some travels in Europe to see how they did transportation. I was blown away. The fact that you did not need a car and you could still feel free was a concept I was not familiar with, having grown up in America. Whereas that's the opposite here. Without a car, you can feel trapped in this country. So the desire was to create an organization that beyond free cycles, beyond the bicycle, talking, speaking, researching, designing, engaging on issues of how are our streets and how is our community designed, how is it built, what is the structure, and how it is sustainable or not sustainable. And that's our goal with MIST, is to help Missoula become the best it can be. Fewer crashes, less pollution, more healthy populace. The MIST project is working on replacing some stoplights with roundabouts, getting more public plazas in the heart of downtown, connecting our bike lanes and trails and our sidewalks, and generally promoting safety, equity, and environmental soundness within all transportation projects in the Missoula Valley. I cannot fathom why we take for granted that traffic crashes are just meant to be. Why do we assume that we can't do anything about our own health in our community on our streets? Streets are public places. It's the common good. It's the public good. It's democracy. And when we tend to think of them as places only for those who have a car or are in a car, that degrades civic life. And so I want to do something. And I can do something as an individual, but I also find that it's powerful to be part of an organization and part of a group of people working for a common ideal.